Howdy, I'm CyberX with Outlandishly Crafted, and today we're on episode 5, part 5 of Making a Full Game, and we're doing Arcade Space Shooter, and we've got a pretty good progress going so far. We've got our ship, we've got shootings. Now, in between the last episode 3 and 4, I just did some cosmetic changes. I just made the inside here look a little nicer. I added a little turret part there. Added in some little turret, you know, turret guy on top of the ship. He kind of rotates with. We need to do a little bit of tweaking with him, but we got the basics there of a nice concept. I went with the turret and tried to just fix this up because this free look. When you're in first person, you have this free constant look. So I'm gonna have it be you're the captain and you just have two controls for the turret. You're in turret control. That feels pretty good. Other than the snowball, whatever, still coming from my hand, not from the turret. We'll work on that later. Somebody said there's a way to fix that. I don't know how to do it, so we'll see. Okay, so next we've got this ship. We've got we've got our view, we've got our basic projectile. We definitely need to do a bomb. So, and like mining downward. So that's something we need to do. Um, we have shield. We have a kind of boost. I think our run is not bad. I mean, if we really need to go faster, we could um, push, we could just turn up the speed on there. So let's look what's next on our list. We need some kind of shuttles that do missions. We need probably what we should do is the logic for points to get that side done, because we can't add very much other stuff until we have some concept of how did the points build up. So what we should do is I think we should do a scoreboard to start. So let's do that next. So we're going to get a blank piece of paper. I'm going to do score boards. Okay. So one of the first things we want to do when we do a scoreboard is we want to pull up a function, and we're going to say map setup. Okay. And the reason we're going to do that is because any new map needs to have scoreboards set up, and we're always going to be doing new maps when we're doing all of this. So we're going to add a new scoreboard, and the scoreboards that we need to start off with are score. And that's not good because it's a scoreboard and we use score. So let's do points. So we need to have money. We know that. So we could start with money. Money. Dummy. Money. Like that. Is it like that? Okay. Then the reason why we do this right here is because then we're going to put this in run on new maps. There. Because it's just going to, so we've got that set up automatically then. Okay, so back to the game. So now we also want to have, I don't like points. I don't think points is good. How about resources? Does that work? Yeah. Okay, so copy paste, same thing. Okay. So that's 2. Um, we know we need to have fuel. So let's set that up. Now, there's different ways to do fuel. We could put the fuel in a property inside the player. So each ship would have its own fuel. We could have a entity that's a state machine that we call game state, and it could manage it for us as well, and it would just be in a tick area. We could use the scoreboard, and the scoreboard would do it. However, in the scoreboard example, the fuel's global. So regardless of what ship, they're flying, they would have a different fuel. However, I take that back. Since we're doing this player-centric, the player wouldn't change between ships. The model would only change. So I take that back as well. So um, I don't know. That's a great question. I think I would rather do fuel through the scoreboard because I can use it in a lot of places. So let's do that. So fuel is next. Same thing, copy paste. Save. Okay. So we also need to have how about a reputation system? So let's do reputation. I'm thinking just GTA like global cops style reputation. So if you uh, kill too many X or do too many bad, then AI will come after you. And we could use the raid system for that. Okay, so we have 4 main categories. We have money, resources, fuel, and reputation. The money is what you get paid and use to buy ships, space stations, miners, and resources. I'm just writing this on a piece of paper for all of these for my notes. Okay, so resources are what you get when you break blocks and you sell those for money. Okay? You buy fuel or break blocks for fuel. Maybe special blocks, break special. Reputation should be let's see. Do good, get reputation, or do bad, get bad reputation? Um, let's do two here. Let's do the second one as instead. Let's have reputation, but let's have a wanted. Okay. So that would be our police side of it. So reputation is do good, get plus. Do bad, get minus. And then wanted is do bad a lot, get wanted. Okay. And this could be, you know, this could be like, this will be stars. Reputation could be, maybe like 0 to 100. Fuel would be 0 to 1,000. Resources is 0 to, you know, max, which is 2 million. Money is 0 to max. It's good to define these. If we were doing these in properties, we'd also define that they're ints and all the other stuff, but all of these are going to be ints because that's the only option. Let's see. So now we've got these basic things. We need to now do another function. So we need to have a new function, and that's going to be player setup. Okay. So this is going to be, oops, first time player setup. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to say, okay, scoreboard player set at self. And then we need to say, okay, well, the current reputation system starts at 100. So, and self, yeah, because we'll run these from the player. Okay, so now we're saying, okay, well, we need to set reputation at, we need to set, you know, a new player's fuel at, you know, we'll give them some fuel to start off so they're not empty. Maybe this is like 250. And then we need to also give them resources at 0. And money at 100. And wanted wanted at 0. Now, we need to make sure, see how, oh man, we messed these up already. So we want to have all this lowercase and all this lowercase. The only thing that we have uppercase is the stuff that they see. So now we're going to go back to the game. We're going to do /reload so it gives us our functions. And then we're going to run function map setup. And then we're going to run function player setup. Now we need to do the next step. So the next step is going to be we built them, we put them in. We do need to so we need one more thing. We need to say objectives list. Yeah, so see how we have the uppercase ones? We need to remove those. We could always just do a new world, but it's pretty easy to just remove them. The upper lowercase is different, you know, so it's really important that we do it all correctly day one. Okay, so now we have a list, and it should just be those 5, and they all look correct. Okay, so what was the next step? The next step is now we need to show them somewhere. So now we need to do another function, and we're going to say show player stats. Okay. And in this case, we're going to do it in chat. And I'm going to cheat because I already have all this done in another game. And so I'm going to pull it up on the other screen because it's that my brain doesn't just keep all of this. So what we're going to do is we're going to say so execute on P, hey, money, all, text, name, objective, money. So we reload again. Oh, it doesn't like something I did there. So it's line 4. Let's just take it and put it right in. I don't know what it's complaining about. I don't see. Yes, that works fine. So CyberAxe money 100. And it won't give it to me. The reload won't give it to me on the second one. I don't see it. Syntax error, unexpected, money, dummy money. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so now this one works good. Oops. So we're going to take and we're going to put the next one in. And then we're going to say, okay, well, we want to show all of them, right? So then we're going to say next is money, and then resources. I come over and say resources. I'm going to grab the next one. Fuel. It's probably not needed because they'll be on the HUD somewhere, but sorry, my brain just drops out at reputation. When I hit that T, it just is like, wait, what? You wanted us to do what with that word? You wanted to spell that word. Yeah, it doesn't like something with all of those. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what it's complaining about. Should be as. I don't understand why. Why would it work, but not that? What gives me? I don't get it. Okay, let's try now. Show our function. It's still not there. Execute as run. Tell raw. I'm doing these at A. Is it possible I have to do this at A? That doesn't seem right. It'd be nice if the warning would say something. Still no. Okay, well, let's just do it by hand then. So it's complaining about this. And then I put a raw in. And go. Why is that a problem? The joys of indie game dev. It's like, it's you just gotta embrace the failure, 'cause it's just how it is, you know. Like, why? Why would it work in one and not the other? Unless but it's not saying I messed one up. It's saying it doesn't like any of them. It won't even take the file. Yeah, so it's saying at execute as at s. Execute as at s. That's the problem. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Do I have to do it at all? Because I'm calling all? That doesn't make any sense either. Maybe I can't do them all. Could be that I can't string them like that in one tick. That doesn't make sense. It's even giving it to me in the content log. Like, really? I wonder if it's because my minimum version is low. Let's do that really quick. Nah, I bet that's it. What are we on? 120.51, I think is what we're on now. I think it's using the old execute. Yeah, really frustrating. There it is. Nice. So any of those would have worked. They're all set up correctly. It's so dumb. I'd probably format that differently. Maybe I'd put the reputation at the end, or I would. I'm not sure, but we at least now have a system to check what we've got, right? And we've got a way to set the map up, and we've got a way to reset the player on a new map go. So that's been 30 minutes. This has been episode 5 of Arcade Space Shooter. I'm CyberX with Outlandishly Crafted, and we'll be back in episode 6.